Last November, video showed a 21-year veteran of a Florida police department putting his hands on a female officer's throat.
No. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You want to play games? You're playing with the wrong motherfucker.
What you gotta do, man? You gonna mace me, mace me.
Look at me, motherfucker. You want to play games? You ever get disrespectful with my officers, I will remove your soul from your body.
This is one you may have missed, as it's been going viral only really in the past 10 days, almost 6 months after the disgusting incident.
What you gotta do?
Don't ever touch me again.
Sir.
Get the off me.
Sir.
While it made the rounds in local Florida news, it's only really garnered national attention recently, and now the audio has been released, and it makes the atrocious video even worse, if you can believe it. At the time, officers were trying to take a man named Gene Similian into custody. In the body cam video, you can hear Similian being difficult with officers. He complains that his leg was hurting, and he struggled with them when they tried to put him in the back of the patrol car. It's at that moment that Sergeant Christopher Pullease pulled up in a different car. In the audio, Similian emphatically changes his tune once he is in the cop car, while Sergeant Pullease continues to totally lose any self-control and continue screaming mercilessly at the man after he is of no threat. Similian literally says, quote, "Do what you gotta do, mace me." And this sets the sergeant off so badly that the female officer beside him decides to finally step in and de-escalate. This officer, who had only been on the force for about 2 years, pulled him backward by his belt. Pullease reacts by saying to her, quote, "What the F? You don't ever effing touch me again. Get the F off of me." After that, Pullease walked away and chillingly turns to tell her that he would see her soon, saying, quote, "And I'll effing see you in about 5 minutes. He then screams at the rest of the people gathered around to turn off their cameras. We have seen many instances of cops behaving badly, but this has absolutely got to be one of the most disgusting abuses of power I have ever seen. The anger and rage in Sergeant Pullease is downright inhumane. Let's not forget, these officers are supposed to keep the peace. Who is this protecting exactly? He is quite literally physically assaulting his own coworker, who is merely trying to de-escalate a situation that didn't need to get so violent. If you can imagine, though, it gets worse. Since this instance happened last fall, there has been an attempt to investigate the situation, but it's going very slowly. Right upon seeing the footage, Sunrise Police Chief Anthony Rosa, during an exclusive sit-down interview with Local 7 News, said that, quote, "I find this behavior to be disgusting. I think the video speaks for itself." But get this, the head of the police union is not happy about that rush to judgment. Yeah, after seeing that video, what we really need is to sit with it and figure out what's actually going on. So here's where it gets even more infuriating. Fraternal Order of Police President Steve Negron sent a letter to city managers and commissioners last week saying that, quote, "We are extremely displeased with Chief Rosa's unprofessional conduct during this investigation." He adds that the chief, quote, "has clearly already made up his mind as to the outcome." The letter did not include an apology to the female officer, no apology to the man held violently, just a defense of some of the most barbaric, disgusting actions I've ever witnessed. As we know from 2020, police and police unions do not want you to trust your own eyes when attacks like this occur. They want you to put away your cameras, and they will use excessive verbal force to intimidate you into doing so. We can't let that happen. We can't let events like this go unwitnessed, and we can't let Sergeant Christopher Pullease get out of this with no accountability, as the police union would like. Thanks so much for watching. You can follow me on all platforms at Caro Johnson 917.